We have extremely pressing news coming from Suzu, the former head of Three Arrows Capital. He says the downfall of FTX has set back crypto several years. Does he know what he's done to crypto? Did you know that he and his misuse of user funds? I mean, I shouldn't laugh about this, but it's comical that this guy is coming out of the woodwork, should be arrested by now, to say, man, did FTX mess up? Aren't they so bad? They literally took a page out of his book. But today we're going to talk about Genesis, what they are or are not doing to prepare for potential bankruptcy. Also, what's going on with Coinbase now and who has shone the spotlight on Coinbase. That will speak volumes. If you guys are interested, hit like, hit subscribe. My name is Heidi. This is Crypto Tips. We have a CT club. I highly recommend you check it out. If you want to know what we are doing with our cryptocurrencies and why, if you want to know how we can be reporting on information like this and still have any semblance of mental stability because we have ownership over our cryptocurrencies, if you want to learn how to do that, check out the CT Club. Genesis Global Capital has recently hired a company to help them see all of their options, including potentially bankruptcy. Not specifically just bankruptcy. That is definitely an option for them potentially if they can't work their way around it before it gets to that point. So we're still basically waiting to see what moves Genesis takes, and if they do decide to declare bankruptcy, what that will mean for the huge institutional investors that have used them for custody and for trading and lending services. Cryptocurrency exchanges like Gemini are included in that, so keep that in mind. But now let's talk about Coinbase. And do you know why we're talking about Coinbase today? Because CZ Binance did his little snipering. He highlighted what was happening with FTX, and now he's trying to take down the number 2 cryptocurrency exchange behind Binance.com. That's Coinbase and Brian Armstrong's company, Coinbase. So CZ posted a few days ago, it's now been deleted, a tweet that said, you know, Coinbase is saying that they hold 630-something thousand Bitcoin on behalf of Grayscale. Remember when Grayscale refused to show or prove in any way what they had in their reserves? Grayscale uses Coinbase custody services for their Bitcoin holdings, and because Grayscale didn't want to announce that, Coinbase went ahead and announced that for them, which is a questionable practice. So when Coinbase went ahead and announced that they were holding 632,000 Bitcoin on behalf of Grayscale, CZ Binance is over here scratching his noggin thinking, that's interesting, because I remember like 4 months ago, Coinbase said that they had less than 600,000 Bitcoin. Is it true then that the overall exchange and total company would be holding less than 600,000 Bitcoin, but now they're saying just in their one custody customer in Grayscale alone, they're holding 632,000 Bitcoin. That is interesting, but you know what? CZ deleted his tweet like a ninja in the night. He just planted the seed, he poked the bear, and then he was like, okay, let's see what kind of chaos I can create. That's exactly what he's doing. Don't you forget it. But love him or hate him, he is bringing to light questions that we should be thinking about all the time in regards to custody centralized solutions for cryptocurrency and their holders and investors. And so get that. Now, after CZ's announcement, now on Watcher.guru on Twitter, they came out a few hours ago and said, just in, Coinbase CEO says the exchange holds 2 million Bitcoin. They have 10% of the supply of Bitcoin. If that's true, that's scary enough. Definitely trying to, again, like many other platforms here, they're trying to show a facade, an image of strength. And of course, Coinbase being a centralized exchange, which across the board are now being hit by this lack of confidence, which never should have probably been there in the first place. But additionally, it is a cryptocurrency company in a bear market, and they're always struggling. Every company that is trying to do anything with cryptocurrencies has a hard time in a bear market because the money is not flowing in like it was before. And here's the classic struggle of cryptocurrency companies, just to fill you in. It's a new company and all of a sudden a bull run hits. Masses and masses of people are pouring in. You have to hire new employees, expand your operations to facilitate this new influx of people and money coming in. So you're expanding. And don't you know that cryptocurrency is a volatile asset? It's a new asset class and it swings. So once that bull market starts pulling back and we are entering a bear market, the money stops coming in and you have to contract. That's why we've seen across the board people getting laid off in cryptocurrency companies for different positions. There's still job opportunities, by the way, if you're a software developer. That job is always going to be wanted in the cryptocurrency space, no matter what the market conditions. But anyway, so basically what's happening with Coinbase now is that their bonds are trading at a 50% deficit and they're still offering a 17% yield. So basically, people are concerned on two reasons, or should be concerned, maybe have their eyes open for two things on Coinbase. Number one, the fact that Coinbase is a cryptocurrency business in a bear market and profits just aren't as easy to come by because cryptocurrency exchanges make their money by trading volume. The people making transactions on their exchange, they get commission, and that's what they use to fund their operations. As more and more people lose faith in centralized exchanges, less people are making trades. It's also just a bear market. Less people are interested in cryptocurrency, period. Additionally, they're still issuing the 17% yield on their bonds. So where is that income coming from? Personally, I'm not too worried about Coinbase. I mean, I am very cautious to say anything either way because who knows what's actually happening behind closed doors. They're never going to announce what's happening. And to prove that, again, we've had about 5 examples already in the past 2 weeks. Genesis denied any exposure to FTX weeks before they are now in the situation that they are. And now that they are in the situation of maybe declaring bankruptcy, turns out Genesis had $175 million of funds locked up on FTX, and yet they don't consider that to have any kind of major exposure to FTX. Interesting, and now they're blaming the fallout of FTX on their own demise. So take everything you hear with a grain of salt. Keep custody over your coins. I know I am saying that over and over again, but it's worth it. If you guys want to know how to do this, please check out all of the links for the videos and for Trezor and Ledger hardware wallets. All that is found down below in the video description. If you want to know what we're doing with our cryptocurrencies, check out the CT Club. Again, all of that is in the video description. Thank you for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.